like your man would go limp in here. It's too cold. They can't get it all the way how it need to be.
If you want some kind of light to make you warm, he can use a cell phone, just like
To keep you warm?
put it right over your butt. You do a doggy style, you warm.
Okay, there would be no basketball wives in Lexus Ford.
The time has come. We are now arriving into my party.
Basketball wives, LA.
I have already told Kiana, you're gonna need to lead me in because right now I'm her puppy. I'm her submissive.
Hey! Oh my God! You got a leash on? How are you?
I figured it out.
Hi!
Jackie's into puppy play. There's a whole puppy culture out there where people dress up on leashes. There's a master, there's a dog. They eat out of puppy bowls. They put stuff in their butts to make it wag like tails. She's into that.
Yeah, definitely.
Hi, hello.
Jackie and Kiana.
You guys can make yourselves at home and put the aprons on.
Being stuck between the LA and Miami girls has been completely stressful for me. So I decided to have some drama-free fun and take a pottery class. Oh my God, hi. I invited Kristen and Kiana along because they have no part in this mess.
I'll try to make this demo pretty fast. We're gonna drop it down right there in the center, and then we'll wet it, make it real wet, and we're gonna come in like this and push forward.
Okay, this remind me of Ghost, you know, Demi Moore and stuff, and they was up in there, and you know, that was a whole sexual thing, you know, building a little thing, her and Patrick Swayze. And
So
look how
it's
it's forming.
It's a bit of an arm workout, so I always tell people push right in
And guide it like you would and just...
and keep it, remember, you wanna stay right in the center.
She's shaping it and it's coming up into a comb with a little cap on the top. And she making a dick.
You never want the clay to feel you coming, and you don't want it to feel you leaving. So you're gonna come in nice and soft and just sit on it. Don't push on it. Wait for it to turn, and then you're gonna slowly start pushing it in. And you're gonna see that little point pop up in the center. That's where we wanna go down. Same thing. You just wanna go slow. That's the key.
I'm ready.
Take your time. It's moist. Like she said, it's wet. The pottery, it's almost sexual in a way because you just want to just let go. But you're in the room with other people, so you can't.
Jerry, hi. Sometimes you just gotta put on ice. Have a good time. It's a metaphor, people.
Let's drink, girl. Come on, get you go, get you go.
I already have my coat on. He's got one for you guys.
I'm gonna try to get this Parker.
Oh, no, we got you fur.
Yes.
This isn't real fur.
It's faux fur.
No, it's faux. I'm not trying to make you hate me. Heck no.
Jackie, really?
Look, I'm trying to make you...
We're trying to start off on the wrong foot again.
These are not real fur coats. These are faux fur. So I'm watching her reaction to see if she's even gonna put this thing on, and she does, so I know we're all good.
Welcome to -5.
Can you imagine this, Bonnie Jill?
Wow. What you got over here? You got beer?
I have beer if you like.
Yes! Girl, this is amazing.
This is very cool.
I would want to get naked in here with my man. When it's cold like this, it makes your nipples like stick out even stronger.
Does it? Yeah, probably.
It's almost like one of those things, them little huts that's in, you know, Alaska. Oh my God. Igloo sex.
I feel like your man would go limp in here. It's too cold. They can't get it all the way how it need to be.
If you want some kind of light to make you warm, he can use a cell phone, just like
To keep you warm?
put it right over your butt. You do a doggy style, you warm.
It's 20 below, and she's horny. It can be hot, cold, slippery, cement. Jackie will find a way that it makes sense for you to there.
We might even get married up in this mother.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, beautiful. You guys we got the memo, didn't we?
Right.
I'm so excited for today. 3 things that I love is being brought together. Wild animals, wine, and cheese, baby. This is hard as What the There's something wrong with this. It's hard as hell. It almost broke my tooth. I got a fake tooth in the front. It's harder than diamonds and Hold up. I hired a caterer to provide us with the finest cheese in the world? And this is what they gave me? Oh, hell no. I don't even eat that, but I know it ain't right. I can tell it's greasy. Just give me some wine. Give me some wine. What can I drink?
You want red or what?
Anything red.
Asia! I just feel like, is it? You know what? Because y'all know we finna be on a safari.
Hey, sexy mama. We are lit up in here.
Nice meeting you. I'm the baby sister. You knew Chris.
I'm glad you wore a hat.
Yes, everybody came without a hat, and I was like, we on a damn safari. What's up?
You know what? Everybody just showed up like.
Kristen had on these biker shorts that kind of look like Spanx. And I'm like, girl, what are you wearing?
We didn't get the khaki memo. Should have wore sneakers.
Okay, what sidebar? This is just for the look. Don't taste
it. The cheese is hard.
No,
The cheese is hard. The grapes are warm.
Grapes gotta be okay.
They hot grapes. You girl, you know when you in the middle of you know what and you eat a hot grape.
No, what
Evelyn, get it. You
That's when you eat a hot grape.
So, you know, I'm tired.
You put them between your boobs, squeeze them. He both nipples at the same time, and the grape is hot.
Oh my God.
You don't do that? Oh, you lost 20 years, honey. Talk to me. Come talk to me.
I don't think one grape can give you that much juice. So, like, what do? Do you put several grapes in between your titties? Especially if you got, like, little saggy titties. Like, what do you do with it? Like, do you need more than one grape? I would think so, right?
Look, when you squeeze the juice into their mouth.
I don't know.
You don't do that?
Not at all.
Oh, y'all, I'm tipsy. I don't want no more. This is my 4th glass. Can I stop, please? Can I stop?
Hey, Leisha. What, girl? Oh, I haven't seen those titties in a while.
I know.
Hello. We are ready to do some blending, I think. All right. We will start you off with some Cabernet Sauvignon, kind of a light everyday Cab.
You can't just drink a glass of wine. You have to make love to the glass.
So this one's got like notes of strawberry.
There's no aftertaste?
Awesome.
Oh, amazing. Doug would freak out. He would get up. Wine is his thing. It's so sexy. It like makes your nipples hard. I'm telling you.
I'm surprised you don't have a dungeon, a sex dungeon.
We're building one. Oh, you're building. But we have kids at home. So Dougie's just turning 16. He's still at home. Shani, so I can't even scream in my house. If I scream, they gonna call the police.
Tammy.
Pretty. That looks
beautiful.
Yeah, that looks. Oh, that's pretty. I want it like in that color. That's too nice. Just do this.
Kristen, this is a baby maker right here.
Oh God. I want baby number 2. And so we are in a sex store, and Jackie's supposed to be schooling me on how to have nasty baby making sex, as she calls it.
Put this on.
What the is this?
I guess you put the inside of this little hole, or maybe would you put this little hole inside your vagina?
I don't know.
How am I gonna get it? No, put it
You
there.
guys.
I know, but can
like
you
the other
explain
one
to us what's happening here?
That's a scuba diving helmet. What it is
Why would
is
you
like
do that for sex?
he would shoot it through this.
Shoot what?
Tunnels. Yeah, and then it would come up right into her.
It looked like it would go in her nose too, though.
No.
I think you put this little holes in your vagina and out the
You could do that too, or in the booty.
booty. Ugh. I don't know who's gonna in their ass and let's.
You guys have to live a little.
I can't. I don't want to live that life.
I really love basketballs and how they're so sexy. Everybody hums. Tammy? A basketball is real nice because it's big and round. You just grind on it.
You be like, I'm horny.
Oh, look at Doug basketball.
I have 12 basketballs. The orangeness, the roundness, the hardness, it's just sensual.
You lathering that on,
Girl, you have to. You put an even coat, and then it just, and I want it all just purified. So it can be ready when we go to Amsterdam. So what does that one do?
Like it brings hydration back into your skin.
Malaysia, that mask is awesome. Malaysia is reminding me of Friday the 13th, like Jason's mask. If I didn't know my girl, I'd go ahead and pull my machete out. When I'm traveling, I like to do certain regimens on the plane. Like I spray my face with Evian water and I bring this.
What is that?
Where you put that at?
On my neck.
Yeah.
But if I'm on a long flight and I'm feeling like, you know what, it's kind of light, and I'm thinking about Doug, then whatever I want to do.
Did you just put it on?
Congratulations on your guys' impending marriage.
Thank you.
I want to hear from you. How is it being married?
For me, I would have to say it's the best thing in the world, Lorenzo. And most important for me, I think, is that friendship. It's the fact that no matter what, you got that person. And even if we was in a tin box somewhere with nothing, just enough food to feed us and our kids, I'd still be happy with Doug. I definitely feel like talking to British and Lorenzo about Doug and I's relationship and letting them know that commitment, respect, communication is all very important, especially if they're gonna get married.
Everybody was like, he don't want to be with nobody. He ain't like that. And then when we started dating, he was a totally different person. Like,
That's right, Renzo. Yeah. I see you, baby. Sometimes people come in your life to change, you know, so she changed me, so I was...
Lorenzo, you know what's funny? Me and Doug is smiling. Same thing they said about him.
I always say, people always, like, you see hear guys that be like, I don't want to be in a relationship. It just takes one girl to make you want to be in a relationship.
That's right.
all.
That right one.
Yeah, the right one, yeah.
You know, Lorenzo has a wandering eye. Can't have that, you know, especially if you want to have a strong and long-lasting marriage. If you really want to keep your relationship fresh and keep your man from straying, you know, keep it fun and sexy. Do you guys fantasize?
We just have sex. Like, it just be like wherever. We don't care.
No, British. When you guys get married, you want to have a long marriage?
Yeah, I know.
All of that's going to be included in, but we do
She
other
has been
stuff.
Holly Berry a few times, though.
You been Halle Berry a few times?
Yeah, I can be whoever you want me to be. He could be Ben Affleck. Oh, my favorite.
I definitely don't want to think about Doug and Jackie role playing in the bedroom. I look at her like my big sister's like, ugh, I don't want to think of you like that. And especially not Doug. That's like, you know, it's weird.
There you go.
Don't say what you want to say.
Yeah, no,
I know what you're thinking.
I was going to say, don't stop, get it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
He said, don't stop getting. Today, I'm meeting up with Tammy, and we're gonna catch up. And I wanna introduce her to Angel Love, because after the way Angel handled herself the other night with Brandy, I think Tammy's gonna really dig her. Oh my God.
Look at you.
Thank you. You the one. How have I missed you?
Oh, girl. Jackie's sitting in front of me looking like a throwback from the 80s. She got on a fishnet with a bra, and I could see everything. And I don't really want to see everything.
Girl, you know I got to have the tea. What have you been up to?
Trying to get my life, you know, just to mellow itself out. Trying to have a baby.
Y'all thinking about marriage?
Yeah.
I can't wait, because I know for you to pick him, he got to be special, because you are choosy, honey.
He packing.
Is he packing?
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Girl, the Mandingo warrior. What? Mandingo to me just means, come here, girl. And they grab you, it's like a caveman, and they swing you around, and they're just mannish. I have a Mandingo warrior, but like nowadays, with him being so busy with his career, and I'm so busy, I'm like,
as often.
what is it? Yeah, but it's like, come here, baby, let me hug you, let me make love to you. No, I want to be. Okay, threw upside the wall. I want 9.5 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Slap the out of me. I deserve it. I've been on. Girl, you know how you want to release pressure.
You like it like that?
I want rough.
I don't want rough.
No, girl. After a while, when they fixing your hair and laying you down, you're gonna be like, okay, can we get a little bit more friction, something? I don't know. Okay, enough of that.
I like to be coddled.
I don't know what Jackie has going on, but that's not really my lane. I think she's 50 Shades of Grey.
I think I'm gonna get the Supreme Protector.
Supreme Protector.
I want that.
Do you have anything for spirits and to get evil away from you? And just, that's what that is, the protector?
That's the
Protector.
Supreme
I'll take a double.
They have a regular protector. I say, give me the Supreme child.
Hi. Hi. Good to see you.
Same here.
Hi, Jackie. How you doing?
I decided to bring the ladies to a tea garden since we're about to have a tea party, because I want all the information. But this place specializes in herbs and tonics, and so I figured, you know, while I'm getting all this information, I could have a little fertility tea to help me with my personal business.
But I wanted to come to this place because they have like a fertility thing, so I wanted to try that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Because we done everything else. So I figured, let me try the damn elixir. Maybe that'll work.
Were you trying folic acid?
Yes.
Are you taking prenatals too? Because I know that
We're taking prenatals, folic, silica. I'm doing the gamut of stuff, child.
You gotta put your legs up too and wait like a couple of, before you actually get up and go.
Yeah, somebody told me that. I'm up against the wall.
Yeah,
like,
just your legs, yeah.
No, I
for 20
have
minutes.
something, but I don't know. You guys might not like my suggestion, but my sister did it and it worked. She would have sex, then put a tampon in right after. Don't let it come out. So it stays in there and it forces the sperm to go up and meet the baby.
But it don't absorb?
No, it doesn't go in there because it's a stopper. And just lay there. And they be fighting and stuff. Some will get on the tampon, but not all of them.
Right.
The rest will just go up in there. So she tried it and she ended up with a baby.
Never in my life I've heard of anyone inserting a tampon to help them get pregnant. Maybe it helped Jackie's sister. I mean, for each his own.
This is lovely. We're in Lisbon, Portugal, for God's sakes. They are known for their tile. So I want to take the girls out and make some tile, things that we can take home with us that we can cherish the rest of our lives.
Okay.
We're gonna make towel. I love towel. I actually do, really, I do. I built one of my homes from ground up, so I'm okay with that. How come we don't do this kind of stuff at home, y'all?
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Look at this. I'm just gonna make what I'm thinking right now. And what I'm thinking about is something beautiful. So I start drawing breasts. I have to put the nipples, because I'm an areola girl. If they're big and they're juicy, hey, I know Doug will love it, and I think it's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Why she got such a hairy bush? That's not attractive.
Jackie's towel ends up being a naked lady with a hairy bush and saggy titties. Self-portrait, I'm assuming.
Turned 40 this year, so I'm like, I'm just do new and different stuff.
Girl, this is our prime. Let me tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you though, and this is like a little off topic, but it's the sex. It goes up. And I never believed it. I was like, girl, when you get to this age we're at, Doug I think with guys, they get a little bit more sensitive. So it's a shorter time frame at this age. It's like a little kid again, like a little boy when they first learn how to.
Really?
Oh yeah, like that.
Oh,
you gonna be mad.
You gonna be straight nice.
It's gonna kill me.
Yes, he is.
Roll down your tongue, down your throat.
Damn, it's in my stomach.
Yes, it goes through your body. It's gonna go to your toes and it's gonna come back up. Keep on drinking. Y'all keep on drinking and watch what it do to you, because see, it sneaks up on you. And then you start feeling like I feel right now. Like anything.
You're ready to go home.
Girl, just make sure that you're ready. Don't be like on your period and stuff, because you know what I'm saying? Then you can't do nothing. Like I won't do it if I'm on my period.
This will make me drink. Like all this comes.
Unless you do anal, then you can be on your period.
No. Who? Wait. What? Oh, I don't want to know.
Do you guys do anal? No. Is anybody gypsy like I am?
Not like you are.
Like, this is, like, nice that we're actually kind of, like, enjoying ourselves and getting along.
We're just really feeling good. All of us are in a good place. And I decided to share a little bit about my private life with Doug. I did it.
Did what?
Doug. No, it was. It was amazing.
It was.
Yeah. I finally did the do. And the do for all of us is oral sex with my husband.
Look at the smile. Good job.
Thank the Lord. So now we don't have to have this conversation anymore. You finally suck. Congratulations.
I think it's making me sick. It feels like something's swimming around in my stomach.
That's just your imagination. Sorry, Shani. I know it makes you uncomfortable to talk like that. No,
Oh, Lord Jesus. Don't look at me like I'm dirty, because I was really clean and I used Purex and I cleaned my mouth.
With Purex?
Yeah. You gotta drink Purex. You don't supposed to drink Purex?
You can't drink Purex.
Like bleach?
Yeah, you have to goggle.
No, you can't do that. That's why your stomach hurt.
Oh.
Malaysia. How are you? How are you, girl?
Hi to you, Jackie. I didn't want to hug from you anyways, nasty bitch.
You guys say hi to everybody?
I said hi to these girls.
Did you get something to drink?
This ain't your party.
That ain't me, girl. That's somebody to share. That is not me. I am clean as a whistle, honey, and I ate pineapple, so I smell real good down there.
Did that really work?
Yes, you girl. And you gotta put it in. You squeeze the juice into your douche bag and put it in.
Wow.
You don't do that?
No.
Oh, girl. If I had some, I would do all of y'all right now. Show me.
Girl, like, who is putting pineapple in a dish? First of all, who dishes, huh? I feel like your should just be cleaning itself and it just be, like, fresh. Eat pineapples, yes. Ladies, do not put it in your dish.
Where do you like to vacation?
Actually, I have a trip coming up. I'm going to Greece.
Oh, what?
In the sun, trying to be, looking all good.
Get your booty waxed, girl, because Greece, they don't play.
Well, you know me, I'm a Brazilian person. Remember, I had to tell you about the damn Brazilian.
Look.
They gotta hold your cheeks open. I need to be like, nah, get that.
You don't open your legs and do that, Malaysia.
So they can get it.
So they can get it. Only for the wax, lady.
Malaysia, you had your ass waxed?
Yes.
You too?
It's a part of the Brazilian. That's why.
Yes. You gotta keep it clean.
My husband's like, no, I like it bushy. He like a forest. Old school. If I went up in there bald, Doug would say, what the is wrong with you? You gonna grow up for about a week
So
and
what
then
you
come
just
back
shaved
and
the
talk to me.
outside of it?
Yeah, just the outside, and you leave the little landing strip.
Thank you.
The weather is beautiful. We're enjoying ourselves. We're drinking. We're eating cheese. I'm happy. Right now, I'm chummy chum chum.
Have you ever done any Tahitian dancing before?
Never. Oh, my God.
Okay, so I'm just setting up. We have shells and we have some props.
Girl, this is sexy. I
Yes,
like this. I'm really into getting my body as snatched as possible. And I see my girl Cece, and her body is popping. So she tells me that Polynesian dancing is the thing to do. I'm there all day.
Hello. Hi, Kristen.
Hey, Mama. I'm good.
Thanks for coming.
I am kind of looking at Cece like a little differently, knowing what Jen and Evelyn said. I mean, could this be true?
Well, we've got to have you guys take your pants off.
Our pants?
Pants.
We can't take
When we dance in Tahitian, we don't wear pants. We wear a skirt. So I'm gonna have you hold this just like this.
That's what I said. You got panties on?
And
No. Jackie, I need you to leave those pants on for real. Please do not take your pants off.
everybody's hips should be going the same way. Perfect. Now we're gonna practice doing this with our arms up. Nice. And that's the basic step.
I just feel like I look like a little chicken.
Oh, that's sexy. Now we're gonna do what's called the box. Hit your hip to the right, back, left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back, and front, right, back. You're making the ummy, which is a circle.
That's the yummy is what that is. Ain't no ummy.
Sometimes you can call your mate.
Who we calling?
To come to you.
Come here, Thomas. Bring your ass.
Yeah. And you're twisting at the waist.
I can do that one now. That's how you make a baby. Damn, with all these sexy costumes and sexy dance moves, shoot, I'm gonna ask, can I borrow this and show it to Doug?
Right, left. Hit it hard, girls, hard. Boom, boom. There.
Ooh, it's making me be able to dance, girl.
Oh. And we end it with a kiss.
I love it.
You guys did really well.
Girl.
All right.
Hi, it's Evelyn Lozada from Basketball Wives. Subscribe to VH1's YouTube channel so you don't miss anything this season.